And we're back.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
More computer issues. Same problem as last time where it just like turns off suddenly. So, not a fan of that.
I've seen that happen to like
Where's
other.
the video not coming up? Oh, is that what it meant with
USB not recognized. Yeah, just. Okay. Just shut it.
Yeah. Okay. Whatever. Computer is stupid. And, anyway. Welcome back. Let's see how long it lasts this time. Of course. Okay. Go kill a guy and pick up my runes again.
Hey, it's 9. I'm officially at a 24-hour fast.
You want to get food?
I'm okay. You don't have your runes.
I know. I gotta go pick them up again.
No, sorry. I was. You said that I was just. It must have saved before you got your runes.
There they are.
If you pick up 3,000 runes here, okay. You're not fucking with any of these guys. You're just like, got it. I'm going.
I know that they are going to just like hit with that stupid claw attack, you know. All right, let's go back to EG. Did we just? Are we just doing? How many can you? Is it one stone for each upgrade or?
Yes. So.
Okay.
So you could buy a 3 and a 4.
Okay,
hey,
so I should
welcome
grind to 6,000.
Yeah, more, I think, right? Because the next stone, if that was 3,000, next stone's going to be 4,000 instead of faster than 5,000. So, in total, you want to get 10,000? No? No, 12,000. Sorry.
And I shall kill more of these guys.
Yeah, welcome back, welcome back. Hopefully that didn't do any damage to the PC. I don't think so. So there's two things that could...
The PC's already damaged, as it seems.
There's two things it could be. One, the power supply is just big dumb. The other thing it could be is the... it could be overheating. It is kind of like...
Super hot?
Yeah, it is hot enough to burn me, so I guess that is like... hot.
Heck.
Man, you survived one of those. Nice.
That's why we upgrade health.
It could be the power supply simply because it's shutting off. Could also be overheating. We moved. There's all the boxes of comics are next to her computer, so we moved that away, and that the sides of the boxes were a little bit warm, but not really. It's also not like Trisha hasn't played games for a while, you know?
I usually use this computer for two things. Games, including streams like these.
Yeah.
And watching YouTube or anime or something.
Yeah.
I don't use it for any like super intense things. The most intense thing I use it for is the video games.
Yeah. I forgot the camera's on, so nodding is not a adequate affirmation.
Right.
But yeah, Trisha turned it on right before stream, so for it to overheat and shut off seems a bit odd. Although it is hot, so.
I didn't turn it on right before stream, but.
Oh, okay. But you weren't like.
I wasn't using it
yeah.
immediately before stream. It was just kind of idle, you know.
Right. Hey, Zenek Bembenek. Kind of a fun name.
Especially the way you say
right.
it. You guys excited for the Reaper campaign?
Yeah.
It's coming up really soon, like 2 days now.
For those of you who don't know, Trisha is the build she's running is the
Main character from the comic.
yeah.
What do you think? Does he look cool? Does my character look cool?
Yeah. She's trying to like mimic the build he has in the comic, but unfortunately
It's
for
a terrible
her,
build, yes.
in Elden Ring, daggers are not the best. Although they're doing work on these guys, I gotta say. So
Yeah, you know, I don't hate the dagger build completely.
they look cool, right?
They look cool. They make me feel cool, right? Right? And for some enemies, they're doable. They are genuinely doable. It's just for the big enemies that are hard to reach, you're gonna absolutely hate doing, you know?
Something like the giants she's having trouble with because you're locking on to like the lower thigh on the giant rather than the shin, which is actually what you can reach. So certain swings of the combo won't connect. So you have to unlock to use daggers on giants. So just 2 more and you've got your
Oh, I need 12,000?
yeah, you need 12,000 and change because you need the cost of upgrading as well as just the sombers. This character looks a bit more twinky than the one in the comic. Yeah, well, welcome to Japan.
I thought he looked a little bit more like ghoulish. At least it's not as difficult as making a female character in Elden Ring.
Oh, yeah, goddamn.
That's a whole project.
I thought it was so funny. I made a Steam thread. I was like, does anyone have any like guides or something? Because I looked on YouTube. It was like, really soon after it came out. I was like, does anyone have any like guides or any idea how to make like the characters not look terrible? The female characters not look terrible. And like in the post, I said like, you know, my girlfriend likes to have her character look pretty.
Of course.
And then like all these people that were like super Dark Souls like fanboys were like attacking me for criticizing the best series ever. They're like, oh, you're just gonna have to wait for your anime porn mods to come out. It's like your girlfriend in like quotations.
So you're lying.
It's like.
As if you got a girlfriend who likes playing video games that I like.
That's such an old school like thing, you know?
Yeah,
Like
right.
I remember that from like middle school where someone would pretend to have a girlfriend, you make fun of them and whatever.
That's pretty goofy.
Such a blast from the past.
Oh,
Oh.
my goodness.
The only one way, kill him. Oh, use the Reduvia. Okay.
Finish him.
Better off playing Code Vein for making pretty characters? True facts.
True facts, yeah.
Your mistake was asking on Twitter. I asked on the Steam forums. Girlfriend in quotes, critical hit. Did they ask if your girlfriend was from Canada? That's the best. That's so funny. As I had a friend who was dating a girl from Canada, and it's just yeah. It's like yeah, sure.
I need more. More blood. I think I only have like 400 on me, so might as well just go back.
I was explaining that to like a Canadian guy, and I was wondering if they had like the parallel for like, oh yeah, I got a girlfriend, but she's American, you know. Like if they do that in Canada. Hey, left to draw. But yeah, Marshall, I was saying before, I'm writing like a sci-fi thing, and I was I was thinking about like sci-fi guns and stuff, and I thought it would be an interesting concept to use a clip for a gun, like a sci-fi gun, because I can think of a few different like. Because it mixes things up. It's more interesting. It's like there's something very like exotic about a Mauser that you have to load with a clip, like you load it in the top, like the old version of Mauser or whatever. There's something very interesting about that being like alongside guns that use magazines. And so I was thinking about it for maybe a grenade launcher or like, I don't know, a rocket gun or something. Like there's that the gyro jet, like that's very deco punk, right? But I don't know. I was just thinking about it in like my musings and like making notes in my pad for this and that. And I was considering like if I say it's a clip, I need to say it's a clip within the context of describing it being loaded. Otherwise, someone might just like hurl the book across the room into the fire and be like, no, it is a magazine. But there's also people, like, I've been corrected on being a clip or a magazine by people who don't know what a clip is.
That is way too much damage.
Like, conversationally, I would... That, you know, it looked really cool when he hit you, though. I gotta say. It's, like, very, like... I don't know. It looks like a cool fight. Because it's, like, whoosh, 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 and the big axe.
Yours is just perfectly tracked to where you're going? Yeah.
Well, he has been, like, a warrior for, like, 200 years or something, right? And then he grafted a bunch of warrior arms onto himself. They probably know what they're doing, too. What's the point of the other arms, though? Because, like, I get that he's, like, trying to get stronger with grafting stuff, but why does he have all these things on his shoulders? They never do anything.
They hold extra weapons.
Yeah, but they don't. I was expecting him to draw a shit ton of weapons, right? I was expecting him to have, like, a bunch of bows and shit and be, like, a menace. An absolute menace throwing spears and shit at you. But, he doesn't, so...
Maybe they were just practice. My first graft. Alrighty.
After loading the weapon, there's a part to throw away, then you could probably get away with calling it a clip. Yeah, no, I'm like literally thinking like a different way of loading the gun. Like I'm thinking like, you know, even just like a stripper clip or something of like grenades or rockets or something. Because it adds, there's this like, I don't know, it adds a lot to the atmosphere kind of when you're like considering these like when you put guns and stuff in that are like sort of worse and sort of better and like their design is not like 100% like from practicality, there's something kind of interesting there. Like if they're using like in Mass Effect, in Mass Effect 1, you have like a 3D printer that makes all your guns, right? And that's like super advanced. But if you were setting the technology like slightly lower, like
Come on. Double tap don't work.
you're out of
I know. Telling myself.
I don't know if I've ever seen him do that. Crazy. It's cool though.
Yeah.
Cool fight.
Cool fight.
Because I'm thinking, like, if I was 3D printing ammo, it would be way easier to 3D print a stripper clip than it would be to print a magazine.
Bathroom real quick.
Especially, like, if you're printing the bullets at the same time. Like a multi-extruder of, like, explosive material. I would far and away assume that a stripper clip would be easier to print. Because it's just, like, you know, a strip. Whereas a magazine, even regular magazines that are, like, made by companies and stuff, they jam sometimes. So it's like, it's, you know, depending on, like, how advanced your sci-fi setting is. Yeah. But I find myself a little bit skittish because there's such contention about mags and clips. It's good that there's some amount of contention, though, because they are different things, and I don't like when words get kind of, like, super combined like that, despite the fact that I do conversationally just sometimes say clip. I would never write that, you know, like, because you have to be correct when you're a narrator. The narrator should have authority, so the narrator has to not make stupid mistakes. Because then it really takes you out of the story, because then you're thinking, oh, this is written by a person who doesn't know things, rather than, like, yeah, that's just, like, what's happening. Because if you were observing it yourself, and you were kind of, the information was sort of not exactly being narrated to you, unless you're schizophrenic, but, like, you know, if the information is being conveyed by you just seeing it, it would come to you correct. Have you heard of the Girodoni air rifle? Is that the one with the big ball? Let me look it up. There's one that has a big, like, ball on the bottom that was, like, used by Lewis and Clark or something. No, this is something else. Oh, what's this thing? Yeah, it came up when I... This is the ball one. What is this? Yeah, I keep on seeing the one with the orb, the sphere of air. But, yeah, apparently there's, like, old school, pneumatic guns. Which is super weird to think about. Like, fucking Lewis and Clark were, like, worried about not having enough gunpowder, so they brought an air rifle they could pump. Like a goddamn water gun.
Got it. Almost got it. Very, very close. We're making the shitty dagger build work, chat. We can do it. Oh my god, my computer's so hot. Alrighty. Just gotta put yeah. Put a giant ice pack on my computer or something.
That's actually not
not the worst.
No, it's not a good idea because condensation will form water on the inside. It'll, like, sweat through.
Mm.
So you don't want to have anything touching it. Like, it's like ice.
Oh, man.
Perhaps Elden Ring is too much for that PC. Believe you me. It must be
It's a very powerful PC.
Yeah, if
it should not be having difficulty.
If it's the heat, it's because a fan is broken, and if it's otherwise, it's got to be a power supply. Because Trisha has for sure played Elden Ring for longer than a single hour.
Of course.
Yes. Not to call Trisha out as a RPG fiend, but she's definitely, like, you know, we've definitely, you know, we've had streams and stuff playing.
Yeah, God.
Too.
Why does the wind blast do so much damage? It doesn't seem like it would. already?
You can add more. You should keep hitting him because you see the poise meter. It does go down while you're hitting him, even if the damage he takes is reduced, and bleed damage is not reduced even during that mode.
Come on. Oh God.
Out of
He just, yeah.
Out of the Baja Blast.
I didn't think he was gonna do that, but he did. He just didn't look like he was gonna do that, you know? He looked like he was gonna do something else.
Yeah, a pneumatic gun would be the best thing, really, if you were like, if you had like a fabricator, like a 3D printer, you could print out like lead slugs or something. Oh, you want to hear something fucking bonkers, Marshall? A bullet is also what you use to refer to the stuff you throw out of a sling, like a Roman sling or like a like a Greek slinger. That would be a bullet, the thing that they're throwing. I'm always very, like, I find it very odd that guns that you load with clips have an internal magazine. Like, that part where the bullets get stored is still called a magazine, even if it doesn't come out. And then, like, the Mauser, it looks like the magazine can come off.
I know it doesn't look like I'm hitting the buttons. I swear I am.
No, I can hear it.
No, I'm talking to chat.
Oh. I'm sure they can hear it, too.
It's like... It just looks like I'm an idiot.
Yeah, like David and Goliath sling. Those are bullets. Do you think clips and magazines are going to go the way of the bullet? They're eventually it's going to be the same thing, and there's going to be like your ancient like ancestor is going to be rolling in his grave, and he's like, "No, bullets are the thing I fling out of my sling. I can't sleep. I cannot rest in peace. They're using the wrong term." Caseless ammo, that's what you call sling bullets. Caseless ammo fired out of your railgun? You know, because a big thing, like, if I was writing like I am writing a sci-fi, but I'm in writing the sci-fi, I'm not just thinking about what the main characters are going to use. The main characters are going to have enough funds to have like the best kind of things, right? But then I also want to know, even if it doesn't come up, I want to know, what does a colonist on like a random planet doing research, what do they have? Is it a laser that they recharge with like solar energy, or is it like you said, 3D printer and a railgun? The issue with a railgun is, while railguns are super dieseled up and cool, a nice bleed prop. Nice. The worst attack he has, by the way. Oh, okay. Oh no, it is the worst attack. I thought he was going to not do it. That's an even worse attack. Oh! You're crouching.
Ugh, fucking.
Oh, nice. You got him. One bleed prop is a win. Oh, that dodge.
I ran out of stamina, so it was quite difficult. it's gonna... Oh, I thought he was gonna do this. Okay, there it is. Alright.
You're crouching.
Gotta disable crouch on
There
this
we
damn
go.
game.
You got him.
I did. I got him. I got him with my
Nice.
shitty fucking build. My shitty Ichabod build. There we go.
Yeah, so railguns are cool, but like the Navy railguns, they push them against the ammunition so they can get the most velocity. So they scrape the rails every shot. So you're degrading the rails, so the rails have to be changed every X number of shots. Gauss rifles, the bullet floats down the center. So it's like, because it's being pulled.
Alrighty.
So. Final Fantasy victory jingle. Dun, 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 dun,
Dun,
dun,
dun,
dun.
dun. Alright. More health is always good. Since I get hit quite a lot. More health and more endurance is probably going to be my main thing.
Average space colonists would never be armed. Shooting anything in non-Earth atmosphere means 95% chance in doing a hole in whatever protects you from what is out there, and out there is death. Eh? What if they already terraformed the planet? What if they, like, glassed the place and turned it into, like, a super Earth atmosphere? Wait, does he not sell it now?
I think it's on the sword, and then I can
Oh.
take it off the sword. I didn't want to talk to you. I'm trying to rest at the table.
Smashing tables, you're so mad. Smashing chairs, really.
Trying to talk to me. There. Okay,
Okay.
so I'm gonna put it on another dagger.
Ooh.
Yeah, switch off, right? And I think this is the only other dagger I have that can imbue stuff, so put it on that dagger, right? Right? Alright.
Terraforming just means more diseases our body did not evolve to deal with. Any planet that is not Earth is just more deadly than a barren one, right?
What?
There seem to be conflicting statements. So, like, if you, so you glass a planet, you blast it clean with lasers, right? It's all, everything's burnt, just dirt. And then you change it to be like Earth's atmosphere. So you seed all of the stuff that we need. Maybe put the the diseases too, I don't know.
So, go do a little testy test, I suppose. And then the next thing, wing sword insignia. Hell yeah.
Oh yeah, you
Did I
have
get
that fight
another?
too.
No, I didn't. How do I get another pouch? Who do I gotta fight for a pouch?
You have to get into Lanedale, I think. Or no, you have to get a second Great Rune, and then when you beat Golden Godfrey.
Stay on? Yeah, it stays on. Nice. My god. That's a lot of stagger.
It does do a lot of stagger, yeah.
That's pretty good, yeah.
That's the big thing with that. That's what everybody uses it for. How goes the hunt? Oh, hey, David Myers. How goes the hunt for a new drawing pad? Trisha's got herself a new drawing pad, and it makes a nice clicky sound when she zooms in. ASMR.
Yeah, ASMR video coming soon. So we got the Ichabod build.
How about this? The colonists have railguns and cases ammunition, but they have to replace the barrel after X shots, and all in one clip that changes the barrel and reloads. I had thought about that too, yeah. It just didn't seem like a good thing for, like, colonists. That seemed like a thing for, like, a sniper, you know?
Oh, you like playing with fire, do you?
Like
Play with this fire. Got him. Ichabod build.
Don't worry, guys. There's better writing in the comic.
Yes. Okay. All right. Had my fun. I don't know how long you wanted the stream to go on for, but we had like an unfortunate interruption. So.
I'm alright for a little bit. I think at 10 I got a chitty chat to get to, but
You got it.
yeah. I'm also on I'm officially at a 24-hour fast.
Nice.
So
Definitely make sure you eat before the chitty chat so you can have full brain power.
yeah. Catch you later, Gabe. Thanks for stopping in. It's been a pleasure.
Where did I go again last time? Was it over that direction?
It's also like
there was a doorway somewhere. Oh, over there? There we go.
I guess I don't want
Escape
to.
America.
I'm a little bit reticent to talk too much about like the weapon design I've done, just because the book isn't out. But at some point, I will.
He'll be happy to share it.
Yeah.
When he's ready to actually give you a link on where to buy it.
But I guess I gotta go back to working on that. I've been like so infatuated with fantasy recently.
What's it gonna be, huh? What's it gonna be?
Oh my god, that poise damage.
God damn it, she's always too far away.
So that move's amazing. You should use that a lot. I think you should keep that dagger on.
Doesn't do any bleed though.
It doesn't. No, that's true.
Yeah.
But you should use a second one. Oh, you know what you should do?
What should you do?
Put the phalanx out and then do a jumping attack and see if that's enough to stagger in one. Right? Like if both together staggers and then you just do a riposte right after.
That's interesting.
That'd be so dieseled up, just like landing 4 magic daggers and like whoosh, cross slash. It'd be like a Power Ranger. Jumping cross slash.
Come on. Stupid fucking stick! My god!
So give us the general idea of driving a design. It's kind of a hard question to answer. There's a certain feeling I try to get with like equipment, and I think it's a similar feeling to
That's alright.
Hey, Gil. So it's a similar feeling to like when I pick up like loot in a video game, or when you first equip a new gun in a game and they do that first equip animation where you like you rack the slide and you're like, oh wow, it's really cool. Like it's like, you know, it's a really neat gun. They show you how it works and stuff. There's something very loving that you see in like reload animations in a game like Metro, or like, I don't know, maybe like some of the, not even like the main game for Fallout 4, but like a lot of the mods, there's a lot of like real like, oh, you got this, bitch. Oh, I'll get it.
Oh, you
Oh.
motherfucker. It's still fucking... Oh, I drank the wrong flask. This is a clusterfuck.
That was really cool though. That looked so cool. Like you shoot the daggers, then they do the light spears. Like it was a cool exchange.
I thought it would cancel. My spell would have canceled. But the bosses, it doesn't matter. They're like, no, it still happens though.
Yeah.
Yeah, go on with what you were saying. Don't mind me. Just over here being retarded.
And so there's a lot of like,
Okay.
that's why I hate this spell, by the way, if you're curious.
What the I hate this girl's moveset. That's the big thing. It's like so very bad for my dagger. I mean, what's the point?
Yeah, fair enough. Reset didn't happen. So there's a certain kind of like feeling to equipment and stuff I try to get across. Like, I'm not that much of a loot goblin in games, but I can like empathize with that feeling. And I try to write it in such a way that if someone who was like a huge loot goblin like came across read the page, they would get like a warm fuzzy.
Aw, man.
Damn.
I couldn't cancel out of it. I don't know why that didn't hit me.
Oh, they heal as they're hitting you. Is that what's happening?
Yeah, they heal. Or at least they heal from that grab. I don't know if it's
Because I saw that
it's
heal
every
effect when they're
hit.
standing in the rot. I wasn't sure if they were like, I don't know.
I don't think it's like Millennia's where it's like every hit they heal. Otherwise that would be quite something.
So I guess, I don't know. It's hard to really nail down like a principle I'm working with for design, but there's definitely like, I think I have a decent, so jumping left bumper would be more poise damage than...
I don't think that's correct. Why didn't I roll? Crouching or something?
No, I mean, you did a jumping right hand attack before. I assume by accident, but if you do a jumping left bumper, it'll do both daggers. That'll do. Soul games are living proof that you can love watching something, but as soon as it's your time to participate, you decide you just like watching. Yeah. I mean, to be honest, this fight does look cool because you both have different color magic, and it's like, you know, it's very back and forth, and you're like pretty evenly matched. Like it's not like they react to your hits and stuff, whereas like a bigger boss wouldn't.
I'm done with that.
Nice. Just gotta get mean and cut them up.
Just gotta stop fucking crouching by accident. Ooh. Oh my god. Alrighty. We did it. Yay. I got a good talisman. Yay.
So you do stamina and the winged sword?
Maybe? I don't know. I mean, until I get another talisman pouch, I will have to take something off. And this is the other thing, right? Which is in general a good seal, but...
The other one's more fun. You get to see the combo thing, which makes you even more likely to put yourself in a bad situation. It's like you have the daggers, and then you have
That's
this
why we
thing.
need to keep on leveling up health.
You have a thing that'll light up when you're overcommitting, and it's like, ooh, overcommit reward.
3,000 runes for that.
Yeah.
That's fine. Alright, what is something I can test that on? What's a fairly beefy enemy?
The troll outside.
Yeah. Although, you know, pain in the ass.
Crucible Knight. So, that's a damage boost? Yes, it is. It's still
They
on.
have an effect for it now, I guess.
They must have been wearing the talisman.
Okay.
I was having a discussion the other day about rage games, and the girl I was talking to lumped Minecraft in with Souls-likes. And getting over it games. .5? Yeah, the computer shut off again.
Yeah, ain't that a bitch? Did I already get that golden seed? I think I did, yeah. But it just doesn't hurt to check. Alrighty, well, yeah, I guess we successfully made the build now, officially. So we are officially Ichabod from the Reaper series. We have all the spells, we have the daggers, We did our best to make the daggers work. Success.
Yeah.
Yes. Yes, yes. I guess now I just go forth. I don't know.
Do you want to call it a stream?
Yeah, we can do that. What time is it? Is it almost 10? Oh, it is
10:03.
Okay. Yeah, let's call it a stream. It's a good place to leave off because we've got a bunch of fun things, fun toys to play with.
I gotta go check on that print and then eat because now I'm at a 25-hour fast.
Yeah, right. So, guys, for those of you who don't know, I'll remind you again, Reaper Book 1 is launching this Friday. Yeah. That's who this character is from. It's from my comic series that I'm trying to kickstart on Indiegogo. So if you would like to help support me and make this comic series happen, then do please check it out. There's a mailing list down below that you can sign up for to get notified when it launches, but it launches Friday, so not too long of a wait. And other than that, thank you guys for hanging out with us on the Ichabod Elden Ring run. Well, we'll see how long we can keep this going and keep promoting the campaign, of course. But, you know.
Oh, and I get, I know, I understand what you're saying, David Myers. It was just confusing that she thought, like, Minecraft was in the same genre as the difficult, like, platforming games, and I just don't know. I don't know. It's just very confusing. I've had I don't know. It kind of reminds me. I was showing this video in one of my classes about like video games or some shit, and the video was like, it was all these people saying like, I'm a gamer, and I was like, oh, that's so cringy. I was like already I'm like,
I'm a gamer.
I'm like, oh, that's a little weird to
you
just
do like the turn towards the camera. I'm a gamer.
Yeah, and so they have all these like people going up and being like, I'm a gamer, and I was like, oh, okay, whatever. But I didn't even think about it, but they're all girls. It didn't even like occur to me, right, that's what the point of the video was. Mm. They're like, I'm a gamer, and I was like, wow, oh, I started to laugh, and she was getting like mad, and then someone goes like, I am a gamer and I play I play on Xbox, and I was like, ooh, okay, a little. I was like, wow, I mean that's fine. I have an Xbox. So I have an Xbox. That's okay. And then someone was like, I am a gamer and I play on PC, and I'm like, oh, okay, we're going up, and then someone was like, I play on Mac, and I was like, whoa, all right, let's calm down. No. And then someone was like, I play on iPhone, and I was like, all right, get the fuck out of my face. And they keep on going naming other things, but it's like, you know,
I play on Dave and Buster's.
I play on the Nokia N-Gage. Like, it was like, all right, we're going downhill. I was like the person who was like Xbox. I was like, well, that's really like autistic thing to say. It's like, I play on Xbox. And it's like that's all right, yeah, sure, whatever. It's just it was very unnatural, their delivery. It was like the main thing. It's like, it's fine. It's, you know, there's nothing like, it was just how they said it. I was like, whoa, you're really proud of this. All right. Whatever. And then once the girl said Mac, I was like, that's like a girl, that seems like a girl who doesn't play video games would say that. And then I was like, oh, they're all girls. And then someone was like, I play on iPhone. I was like, okay, yeah, okay, now I see what's going
together.
on.
Yeah. That's pretty funny.
Yeah.
It's almost impossible to be a gamer on a Mac. Dear God. There's so little games.
But she said it super proud, like bold, like powerful, like a strong, independent Mac player. And I was like, it really should be like, I play on, I mean, you know, Mac, but whatever.
That should be the delivery.
Yeah, or be like, yeah, I play on my Mac. I have a partition for Windows because I can't deal with this shit. It's like people are like, I play on Linux. It's like, yeah, on your Windows partition. You're like, yeah, okay, it's fine.
Sure.
Okay. Yeah. So whatever, man. It's cool. Apparently there's a bunch of games that work on Linux now, but like, But
Yeah, right. Yeah.
it's like, I don't know. I mean, if you use Linux, you're probably smart enough to get it to work on Linux. But you know, if you're playing on Mac, you're probably not smart enough to get it to work on Mac. So I don't really believe them. Like,
I've tried to play games on Mac. It's
Yeah.
very difficult.
one of my I think my first RPG, the first RPG I ever played, I believe was Gene Forge. One of my top 5 favorite games, and that was on my Macintosh. Before it was a
Wow.
Mac, there was a Macintosh with
Right.
a blue. We picked the color in the back. It was very important. It was blue. It's very pretty.
That does sound pretty.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It could barely handle it.
I can imagine, yeah. My fan would go crazy.
When you die in Gene Forge, it loads 10 million things, and so like when you die, there's a lag spike. It was like the sound effect for dying in Gene Forge is very versatile. It could be anything. It could be you getting your head crushed with a hammer. It could be fire. It could be acid. It kind of doesn't sound like anything. It's just like a big blob of white noise. It's great.
Yeah.
But anyway.
Anyway, thanks for joining us on stream. We'll get back to this crazy build next time
Let me
on
plant
Game Fans.